How's it going, guys? Cody back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, so Saturday morning, I'm minding my own business, doing my thing. Text message comes in from a prison source from Forest Bank Prison, letting me know that on Friday morning, Friday just gone, that a prison officer had been arrested, entering the prison for their shift in the morning. As they were searched, in their boots was mobile phones and drugs. The police were then called because obviously smuggling contraband into prison is obviously illegal, or conveying prohibited items is illegal. They was arrested by Greater Manchester Police. They've since been released pending investigation. That's what it's called. It's like released on police bail, but they now call it released under investigation. And the person has been suspended by Sodexo Justice Services, who run the prison, the jokers that they are. Now, the prison officer works on B wing, is a male. I know his name, but I'm not going to say it on here. Innocent until proven guilty and all that stuff. It's not a secret, guys, what's going on in prison. Now, if you look at it from a prisoner's perspective, it causes havoc within the prisons, because you've got a lot of very susceptible, vulnerable people in prison, and if you're adding drugs into that situation with the paranoia, the anger, the frustration, the mental health, you're adding drugs into that. Where you've got drugs or contraband, you've got debt. Where you've got debt, you've got fear, intimidation, bullying and violence. If you look at it from a prison officer's perspective, like from a straight-laced prison officer's perspective, you're undermining the security of the prison. And like I say, contraband is fueling violence within our prisons that I've just alluded to. This is happening in every prison in England and Wales, guys. It's going on. It's commonplace. Forest Bank, the amount of corrupt screws in Forest Bank is absolutely astronomical. I used to speak up for prison officers, and they do a difficult job, but I've gone right the other way now, because the Prison Officers Association are trying to arm prison officers to use weapons on prisoners, and obviously I'm not about that. I'm for prisoners and prisoners' rights and everything, as a former prisoner myself. So yeah, so another prison officer has been arrested. This is like, earlier this year I got a story out about 2 prison officers being arrested. One was just 19 years old. There was a 19-year-old male officer. There was a 28, 29-year-old officer arrested. They was both suspended. The girlfriend of the 19-year-old prison officer, who was 19 herself, she worked at the prison. She was suspended but wasn't arrested. She's now back at work, and as of about 2 months ago, she was on light duties. She's now back in work. Like I say, prison officers, the drugs market is so lucrative in prisons that prison officers are actively bringing in drugs into prison. Mobile phones, contraband, new psychoactive substances, or MPS, spice, Mamba, K2, whatever you want to call it, into prison. It's a very lucrative market, and they can earn, depending on how much drugs they bring in, they can earn a month's wage, 2 months' wage in a single drop. But I say that depends on how much drug they're bringing into the prison and stuff like that, and obviously the class of drug and the amount and stuff. But yeah, it's going on more and more, guys. It's not a secret. The story hasn't yet hit the Manchester Evening News. As soon as I get the story, I take it to my contacts. Sometimes it can take longer than others to get the story out there. The reason why journalists in the first instance, they don't go straight to the prison when a prison officer has been arrested. They go to Greater Manchester Police, or the police in the area. Say it's in London, it'd be the Metropolitan Police. They'll go to the police, they'll speak to the press office, say, right, we understand that a prison officer was arrested at Forest Bank Prison on Friday morning. Greater Manchester Police will then confirm the story. Once they've confirmed it, the journalist will then approach the press office at Sodexo to say, we believe, well, it's been confirmed by Greater Manchester Police. So what it really does there, it forces the arm of the prison to confirm the story. And that's how these stories get out there, guys. But like I say, Forest Bank has had the highest drug seizures of any prison in England and Wales. 3 years on the bounce, probably going to be 4 this year. Anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.